Low-key, you should really get to know me. Low-key, you should really get to know me. Yeah, I know you got some things that you could show me. Low-key, you should really get to know me. I see you looking at my body very closely, but there's a lot of things about me that you don't see. You know we can take it faster, take it slowly. We could fly out to Ibiza and get cozy. All your friends are looking for you, they don't know where you're at, 'cause you left with me and slipped out the back. Low-key, you should really get to know me. Low-key, you should really get to know me. Yeah, I know you got some things that you could show me. Low-key, you should really get to know me. You're no good for me, I don't need nobody. Don't need no one, that's no good for me. I kiss you goodbye in the dead of the night if I could. I start up the car and ride off in the dark, no I should. But I see the fireworks the second you call out my name. You put me through hell, but I can't quit you for heaven's sake. Make a promise that I'm leaving, but my heart only wants what it wants. In the madness, what a feeling. I'm hung up, should be hanging it up. Oh, you're no good for me, I don't need nobody. Don't need no one, that's no good for me. You're no good for me, I don't need nobody. Don't need no one, that's no good for me. No good, no good, no good. That's no good for me. No good, no good, no good. That's no good for me. Oh, the wind has been singing me a symphony, the sweetest sound that I've ever heard. You know that I'd love to stay, but I'm already on my way. 'Cause my love's taking me higher, higher, higher. Look up, you'll see me higher, higher, higher. And I know I'm getting close now. I can hear the choir. 'Cause my love's taking me higher, higher, higher.
Live from Atlanta, this is the 2019 Miss Universe competition. Now, please welcome your host, Steve Harvey.
Yeah. Everybody give it up again for Allie Brooke and all 90 of our Miss Universe contestants. I love this. How's everybody doing today? Come on, you can do better than that. How's everybody doing today? Here we go. Allie is going to be back to perform later on, and we're going to be spending time with all of these incredible women all night long. So thank you to all of the ladies. I'm happy to be here. I'm hosting again, 5th time, 5 times. Can you believe it? I can't. Oh, I know y'all thought I was done. You know, y'all never really did let go of that Miss Columbia thing. Y'all, yeah, y'all been holding on to that for a while. If you'd have told me 5 years ago I was gonna still be here, I'd have thought you was crazy too, but I made it. I survived it all. When you fall, get up. Let's go again. Colombia's gotten over that, too. They've forgiven me. Well, not all of them. The cartel is still tripping a little bit, but... Well, anyway, I'm happy to be here. I love this show, folks. I really do. Miss Universe has taken me to some amazing places, man. I've been to Thailand. I've been to the Philippines. Yeah. Places where I was a stranger in a foreign land. But this year, we are home. This is Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah. Hot Atlanta, Georgia. I live here. I have a home here. Yeah, everybody understands me here. Everybody, man. Did you realize that this competition really, everybody is really, really a unique and special competition? There's no other competition like it if you think about it. It doesn't get any bigger than this. What is bigger than the universe? Nothing. Nothing's bigger than this. Look, you can have the World Cup. It's just the World Cup. It's just the World Series. It's just the World Series of poker. But it don't get no bigger than the universe. Yeah, everybody's here. 90 countries. See, most competitions have two competitors. They have a winner, they have a loser. But in here, everyone you see is a winner already. You just saw 90 of the biggest winners that you'll ever see in your life. Give a big hand to all of these contestants. This is pretty major, man. We've got the best here. We've got the best of the Philippines. We've got the best of Brazil, Puerto Rico, USA, Curacao, Thailand. Everybody's here. Argentina. Mexico. That'll get you killed. Here's the one that really does surprise me, though. Do you realize that there's 500 million women in China? 500 million. They narrowed it down to one. And she here. She in the back. 1 out of 500 million. You know how fly you got to be that one? That's pretty cool, man. And she's here with 89 other amazing women, and they all got here differently, man. You know, they take different paths, you know. To win the paths in different countries, you got to take different paths, you know. Aruba, Great Britain, they didn't get here the same way. You think about this. Right now, in Mongolia, do you realize that it's -7 degrees? How hard is it to win a swimsuit competition in -7 degrees? What about Norway? Do you know Norway, they have 20-hour days? The sun is still up at midnight. When are you supposed to wear an evening gown when it ain't no evening? Are you understanding this? Look, folks, this year I'm gonna do the show a little bit differently because normally I just come out here and I just go through the motions. I'm gonna be a little bit more entertaining this year. Now, it's no slap against anything that any of the contestants may say. Just if I see something humorous, I'm gonna do it this year. It'd probably be my last year anyway. I'm tired of coming out here just going through the motions, just announcing these people. I tell jokes for a living. Some of this stuff is funny. So if I see something funny, I'll mention it. It will not affect the judges, so just unpucker your behind if your country say something crazy and I mention it. It is what it is. Do we understand? That's what I want to do today. I'm not going to do it like I've been doing it. Now, these women all got here in a different way, everybody, but they have one thing in common. All of these women are the absolute best. So I was talking to the contestants backstage, and I was trying to get them to understand just how special they really are, because they are so nervous, man. I talk to these young women every year, and they really want to win for their country. They are so nervous, man, but there can only be one winner. And it's hard because they want to take the crown back to their country. So I told them all, I said, listen, look at me. Even if you don't win Miss Universe, I still might say your name. That was funny to me. That's really, you all are not where I want you to be right now, but we'll stay with it. I know for a fact, everybody, though, that these 90 contestants have had a really, really great time here in Atlanta, and one of them is about to have the absolute best night of their life, and I mean it, man. It's about to get us a hand clap right there, because one of them's going to be crowned Miss Universe 2019. Let me ask you a question. Who do you think is going to be tonight? Okay, that was... Okay, okay. Let's meet them all one more time.
Albania, Brazil, Colombia, Croatia, Dominican Republic, France, Iceland, India, Indonesia, Mexico, Nigeria, Peru, Philippines, Portugal, Puerto Rico, South Africa, Thailand, USA, Venezuela, Vietnam.
That's almost a seemingly impossible task, unless you're these people right here. Let's meet our selection committee. Model, TV host, and Miss Universe 2014, Paulina Vega. Lifestyle blogger, podcaster, and beauty expert, Sazan Hendricks. Georgetown Law student and Miss America 2018, Cara Munn. Chief Marketing Officer at Endeavor, Bozema St. John. Dancer, model, and Miss Universe 2007, Rio Mori. Actress, model, and Miss USA 2008, Crystal Stewart. Actress, TV host, and social media influencer, Gabby Espino. So we pre-recorded those names because for the past 4 years I've messed all of them up. So we recorded them so I couldn't blow the names. Congratulations, Steve. You did wonderful. Well, at the beginning of this week, 90 contestants from all around the world came here to Atlanta seeking the crown of Miss Universe 2019. After a really tough preliminary competition, they were narrowed down to the best of the best. These 20 outstanding semifinalists. Last year, we introduced a new round of competition called Opening Statements. This is where all 20 semifinalists make a personal statement to introduce themselves to the world. Okay, let's get to know the top 20 right now, starting with South Africa.
I got my first book ever from my grandmother, who never got an opportunity to get an education. She gave me that book because she had hoped that I would have a future much better than hers. I come from strong women who have fought not only to be recognized as humans, but to be recognized as intelligent and capable leaders. Because of those women, I am here today, and it is now my responsibility to inspire others, to lead, to be the best, and to stay confident in everything that they do. Thank you so much.
Indonesia.
There are so many people in this world who are left voiceless due to the fact that they don't have a birth certificate, a basic human right. My charity, Voice for the Voiceless, is working hard to ensure all Indonesians have that right. I aspire to be a woman who not only stands for herself, but stands for those who cannot stand on their own. Thank you.
Vietnam.
I remember a girl who used to selling things on the Chan province for nearly 10 years. She growing up with gender discrimination, but she always believed in her dream. That little girl is me, standing here to tell to the world, believe in yourself, working hard, think positive, and be patient. You can reach your goal and your dream. I did it, will you?
Nigeria.
My mother once said, through adversity builds character, and I'm a firm believer of that. She recently passed away tragically, and I was still able to persevere through and compete in my national pageant. I use my story now to inspire, uplift, and impact the youth. Thank you, Atlanta.
Thailand.
I'm just an ordinary person who believes that ordinary people can do extraordinary things when they believe in themselves, have courage to take that first step, and to never give up in the face of adversity. I'm standing here today because I followed my heart and dared to live my dreams. Thank you.
Albania.
Through my work with Ocean Care, I've found that it's no longer about me, but about we. And we all need to take a stand and make a change. And what better time than now to lead each other and to empower each other. On a team, I lead with purpose, with values, and with inclusivity. And if I was to be the next Miss Universe, I would do exactly that. Thank you.
France.
Très peu de personnes le savent, mais j'ai une sœur jumelle.
Very few people know it, but I have a twin sister.
Et à l'école, quand nous étions jeunes, nous nous amusions à échanger de place.
So to laugh, we used to have fun switching places in school.
Par ailleurs, je sais que l'agenda d'une Miss Univers est très chargé.
By the way, I know that a Miss Universe schedule is very busy.
C'est pourquoi avoir une double Miss Univers serait plutôt pratique pour l'organisation.
So having a double Miss Universe could be a great idea
Qu'en
for the
pensez-vous?
organization. What do you think about that?
Iceland.
Growing up, facing discrimination, I understand how isolating it is.
Feeling the lack of diversity and diverse representation, I became the role model and leader I am today. Because I want every child to know that they are more than just their skin color, that they are enough, and that they are never alone. Thank you so much.
Croatia.
I'm the girl who has been told that she's not good enough for the modeling world. I'm the girl who has been told that her height and her weight is not good enough for the stage, that I wasn't born for that I had to give up and find some other dream. This one, that I'm standing here in the top 20 at Miss Universe, is for every single person that has been told that he's not good enough. If anyone tells you that you're not good enough, just sit back and watch me doing it. Thank you.
Portugal.
Je suis portugaise, mais j'ai longtemps fait mes études à Monaco.
I am Portuguese, but I studied in Monaco for a long time.
Un jour, alors que je faisais une course à pied, j'ai fait un malaise.
One day, while I was participating in a large race, I fainted.
Et c'est le prince Albert en personne qui est venu me secourir.
And it is Prince Albert himself who came to rescue me.
Qui sait ce qui se passera ce soir si cela se reproduit à nouveau? Peut-être la couronne.
If that happens to me again tonight, who knows? Maybe I'll get the crown.
Puerto Rico.
Growing up in a bicultural family has inspired me to connect, to better understand the unifying thread between all of us. This had led me to 5 continents. I learned a language in just 3 months, and after working with the victims of domestic violence for the past 5 years, I made a mini campaign and documentary called Metamorphosis to empower women through their personal transformation. I've dedicated my whole life to be a servant leader, to not just be an echo, but a voice. Thank you.
Peru.
I'm ready to keep hustling. I worked hard to pay for my college education, and I get my degree last year. I competed 3 times to be crowned Miss Peru, and now I'm here with you tonight. I want to inspire you, let you know that never give up on something you believe in, because I didn't. Thank you so much.
Dominican Republic.
I believe women are change makers in our communities. That is why I studied diplomacy and international services. Also aviation, because I want to become a chancellor in my country. When I was 7, I learned little girls, were forced into marriage. That is why later on, I decided to join the fight against child marriage. I believe that when we raise issues like this, that many don't know, we can truly make a difference. And as Miss Universe, my job will be stay and enforce that girls stay girls and not brides. Thank you.
Mexico.
I became an advocate for mental and emotional health when I realized that through my story, people can heal. I wrote 2 books about human empowerment and have been giving conferences in different platforms like TED Talks. This is why I'm here, and that's what gave my life meaning. Because I believe that if you do not use your beauty for your life's mission, then it's just an empty ornament. Thank you.
USA.
I almost failed kindergarten. I was such a quiet child, my teachers didn't know if I was ready for 1st grade. I have since found my voice and used it to earn 3 degrees, a job as an extra TV correspondent, and a role as an impact ambassador for global nonprofit Dress for Success. No matter where you start, the possibilities for your future are limited only by the depths of your own imagination.
Philippines.
The world is aging, and my grandparents raised me, and I've worked in an organization that was supporting for elderly care. I learned then, I realized that there's this stigma between ageism, poverty, exclusivity, and invincibility. It is the rightful for us to remember that they were the ones who paved the way for us, and we should reciprocate that love, and no one should ever be left behind. Thank you.
Venezuela.
I was born in Venezuela, a country of smiles, that taught me the value of perseverance and creativity, that turned me as a woman, as a tenacious woman that doesn't stop despite adversities. I decided to dream big, and now I'm living it, understanding that our decision brings us back for the things that we want for our life, no matter what circumstances are. Thank you.
India.
In smaller towns of India, bigger dreams were not meant for a girl. But I was a dreamer and a believer, and I never gave up. Today, through my non-profit organization, we provide healthcare to those who are in need. And along the side, I landed up on a cover of Vogue. So I want to tell all the girls to have a dream. Believe in yourself, embrace it, and create your own story. Thank you.
Brazil.
As Miss Brazil and as a woman, I feel the duty to fight for human rights, to make my voice heard against harassment and aggression, and never remain quiet. Thanks to the feminists of the past, today I have several rights, and I promise to continue fighting for our generation and the next. Thank you so much.
Colombia.
My life purpose is to contribute to the building of a prosperous, better society with the tools I have at hand. As a lawyer, I work with incarcerated population and protecting the rights of women who have been victims of violence. As Miss Colombia, I traveled to more than 25 cities and 7 countries, providing humanitarian aid and giving visibility to the causes that needed it. I have a commitment to humanity, and I will always do my best to give back to the world everything good I have received. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more hand for our top 20. Each has now truly made a statement. Now, let's go backstage to Vanessa and Olivia and get some insight into how the selection committee is going to cut this group down to 10. Take it away. Welcome back to Miss Universe, live from Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Right now, there are 20 amazing contestants with me on this stage. They're here from all around the world, and they share the same dream of becoming Miss Universe 2019. 10 of them are about to move one step closer to achieving that dream right before your very eyes. This is the moment. Let's meet our top 10. Starting with our first finalist, USA.
I think one of the things that makes me most unique is my versatility. You know, I've been a civil litigation attorney. I'm also a fashion blogger. I'm an extra TV correspondent as well. I'm an impact ambassador for Dress for Success. That versatility is important to the job of Miss Universe.
Hey, how are you guys?
If I won the title of Miss Universe, my platform would expand incredibly. I would continue advocating for criminal justice reform. There are other countries that struggle just as much as the U.S. does. So I'd love to be the proponent of change for other people in other countries as Miss Universe.
USA earning the next spot in our top 10 tonight, Colombia.
Before I was named as a lawyer, what got me into law was the decision to work for my country. That as a lawyer, as Miss Colombia, as a human being, as a woman, I have a passion towards my country, towards seeing it flourish, towards seeing it prosper. Right now in Colombia, we're getting together to claim for our rights. People are taking the streets, people are striking, people are asking for better opportunities in life, for better education, for less corruption, for equality. So if I was to be Miss Universe, I would go back home and I would try to unite my people.
Colombia. Also moving on to the next round, Puerto Rico.
I actually come from a multicultural family. My mother is 100% born and raised Puerto Rican, and my father's European. When I moved to New York at 19 years old, I went there alone. I was in a big city. I didn't know anyone, but I was raised to love and respect diversity. And that is why I've created the movement of Se Boricua Se Lleva la Sangre, to inspire other people who are just like me, who don't live in your mother country, to embrace our roots and our cultures, no matter where we end up in the world. I think it's so important that we understand that we do have a place on this earth, and our identity is the essence of our hearts.
Puerto Rico, the fourth to move forward tonight, South Africa.
My parents are very big on education. And so when I got financially excluded from school, that meant that I could not continue with my studies. A huge percentage of South African students were drowning in student loans, and most of us were kicked out of school. So I felt like a huge part of me was being taken away. But when one door closes, another door opens. After being out of school for a year, I was able to learn a lot of things about myself, but also through Miss South Africa and through modeling, I was able to go back to school again and graduate.
South Africa. We're halfway through our top 10 after I announce Peru.
Lo que más me apasiona es encontrar ese potencial que tengo en mí para poder ayudar a otros, porque no hay nada más bonito que ayudar y estar en servicio. Es muy importante ayudar a los niños porque la educación es la base del éxito. Y los niños no solo son el futuro, sino son el presente. Por eso yo siempre he creído de que si apoyamos a los niños, podremos construir una sociedad mejor, porque depende de ellos de que el mundo sea mejor. Y yo creo que cuando aportamos algo bueno para los demás, podemos hacer una gran diferencia.
Peru. Also one step closer to the crown. Iceland.
My name is Birta Abiba Þórhallsdóttir, and I grew up on a farm in Iceland. When I started to compete in Miss Universe Iceland, I didn't even think about the fact that I didn't look like any of the girls that won before me.
It was pointed out to me, people did not want me to win, or they would not vote for me because I didn't look Icelandic. So being able to stand up and open the discussion about how important it is that we do not all look the same was something that made this competition worthwhile to me, and it's something that made me want to win.
Iceland. The next contestant moving forward, France.
Mes parents m'ont toujours bien conseillé, surtout ma mère. Elle m'a toujours dit de profiter de la vie, de donner le meilleur de moi-même. Depuis très longtemps maintenant, je suis très engagée dans la lutte contre le cancer du sein. C'est une cause qui me touche énormément. Ma mère a eu un cancer du sein il y a maintenant quelques années. Et ma maman va très bien aujourd'hui. J'ai pu participer à plein d'événements, plein d'activités avec des dames atteintes de la maladie ou qui sont en rémission. Puis on essaye de leur apporter un peu de joie dans leur traitement.
France. The 8th contestant entering the next round, Indonesia.
I am one of the youngest contestants here. I'm only 20. I was actually one of the youngest Miss Universe Indonesias that has been ever crowned. That's something that probably sets me apart. I started my own foundation called Voice for the Voiceless. We raise awareness of the issue that 75 million Indonesian kids don't have birth certificate. A birth certificate can actually really help a child's life to get health care, education, protection, and future employment. It's an issue that doesn't just affect my country, but the whole world.
Indonesia. 2 spots left in the finals. 1 goes to Thailand.
As a kid, I had a little nickname. I was a little doctor because I loved helping other people. After I won Miss Universe Thailand, that's when I realized that, hey, there's actually a different path, a different way that I can help other people. I am able to help flood victims, or to the We Are One, my art project. It gave me an opportunity to help people on a larger scale. Just seeing them happy, just seeing them give me back a smile, that for me is my reward.
Thailand. 11 women left, but only 1 spot remains. And it goes to Mexico.
I'm a writer and a speaker. I wrote 2 books about how to use science into empowering people around the world. I used to read books that my father introduced me to, different kinds of books about science, math, physics. I give speeches around the country trying to explain the importance of emotional and mental health. And I just gave my first TED Talk in Tijuana. If I can use my life for really inspiring people, the importance of who they really are, my life would have absolute meaning.
Mexico. Let's hear it for our top 10 finalists. These women are quite literally the best of the best, and they are ready to compete. Welcome back to the 2019 Miss Universe competition. Our top 10 is ready. All of their hard work has led them to this moment. So I'm going to hand the stage over to them. The swimsuit competition begins right now.
I'ma break it off, let me be your motivation to stay and give it tonight. And baby, turn around, let me give you innovation. Yeah. 'Cause I do it so right. Think about it, ooh, think about it, think about it, ooh, take a look at me now. Hey, a little motivation, alright.
And now, here are your top 10 finalists, starting with USA.
I do my head toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Head toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Woo, child, tired of the foolish, gone dust your shoulders off.
I feel incredibly powerful in a swimsuit, but I also feel most powerful in a
Colombia.
different kind of suit. I built a career as an attorney, and so when I walk into the courtroom, that is when I feel
Hard, but you have to try. If you need advice, let me simplify. If he don't love you anymore, just walk yourself.
Puerto Rico.
It makes me feel powerful when I can look in the mirror and say, I'm proud of you. I know that I can make a change in this world because I know who I am. It all begins within ourselves.
Baby, how you feeling?
South Africa.
Every morning when I get up, I blast my music and sing at the top of my lungs. It makes me feel free, and when I'm free, I'm my most powerful.
We can make it right, so go and let it all hang out tonight. 'Cause he don't love you anymore.
Peru.
So walk yourself right out the door.
I feel powerful when I find inside myself all the skills that I need to support and to help children.
Iceland.
What makes me feel powerful is knowing that I've broken down barriers. It's knowing that I've helped people in need, that I've written my own novel, and that I am just enough.
France.
I feel most powerful when I am altruistic. I feel appreciative of what life has to offer me when I help others.
Indonesia.
That feeling when the adrenaline kicks in and the endorphin kicks in when I'm on the rugby field. That is when I feel the most powerful, when I'm in my element.
Thailand.
I feel powerful when I know that my journey is able to help inspire and motivate, as well as encourage other people to take care of their body and to feel happy being healthy.
Mexico.
I feel powerful when I'm on stage giving a speech to heal through my scars because I don't believe I'm here just to live. I'm here to become timeless.
How about that top 10? Clap your hands for everybody. Up next, we're going to spend some time with the reigning Miss Universe. Don't miss it. We'll be right back. It's now time for our evening gown competition, performing a tribute to one of her favorite artists, Selena. Once again, here is Allie Brooke. And now, here are your top 10 finalists in evening gowns. Up first, USA.
My dress is all about being different because I'm different. It took some time to get used to that, and I've grown to be comfortable with being unique, and that's exactly what my gown says.
Colombia.
I want my dress to show a powerful woman and to show my true self, that I am a strong and bright person. That is why I wanted it to shine bright.
Puerto Rico.
My dress represents the essence of who I am, my personality. My dress is modern yet classic. I feel like a true queen wearing it.
South Africa.
My dress symbolizes where I come from. It represents the brown of the sand and the blue of the ocean. I feel like I have South Africa with me on the stage.
Peru.
My dress says that I am very elegant. It is very shiny, and I feel very, very good wearing that dress.
Iceland.
My dress says about me that I'm a happy and positive person because looking at it is like looking into a sunny day. And what I love is smiling and finding the joy in everything.
France.
I am an open book. When I am walking in my dress down this runway, people will see me for who I really am.
Indonesia.
I chose the color gold because I think that gold is a very bold color, and I'm showing the world, this is me, this is Miss Indonesia, this is Federica.
Thailand.
My dress portrays how I am, playful, but at the same time it has one of my favorite colors, which is red, and I really love red because it signifies the color of love.
Mexico.
This color is the color of my energy, this color is the color of my soul, and this gown is a pure reflection of my dreams, making the impossible become tangible.
And I'll be holding you tight, dreaming with you tonight.
Kelly Brook and your top 10 finalists. When we come back, 5 will move one step closer to being crowned Miss Universe 2019 live on Fox. Welcome back to Miss Universe. Our selection committee has narrowed the field again from 10 to 5. I have the results right here. Let's see who they've chosen to move forward. The first contestant. The first contestant making the top 5 is Mexico. Also, still in the competition, Thailand. Spot number 3 goes to Colombia. Taking spot number 4, Puerto Rico. Six women with a dream, only one spot left. South Africa. Give it up for your top 5. Well, as we all know, Miss Universe is not just a title. The woman who wins that crown instantly becomes a global ambassador. She must be a great communicator, quick and clear and confident. This question round puts that ability to the test. Once I read the question, you will have 30 seconds to answer. When your time is up, you will hear this sound. Here we go. Mexico, you're first. Please join me, center stage. Here's your question. Recently, many countries have seen protests in their streets. Some have led to violence. Is protest a positive way to create change?
I believe in the cause. I believe in creating change. And I do believe in raising our voices. We need to be heard. And some of these protests are really powerful and they can create a positive impact. But I do not believe in violence because violence is always going to create violence. I really believe that what we should do is come together, raise our voices, and make an impact in the best possible way ever. Through this kind of platforms like Miss Universe, through kind of platforms like TED Talks. That's why I'm here, and I really believe that that's what you should do. Thank you.
Thank you, Mexico. Thailand, you're next. Here's your question. Government surveillance is used to keep many nations and their people safe, but some believe this invades our right to privacy. What is more important to you, privacy or security?
That's a very tough question. I believe that every country has their own government policy to keep us safe, and I believe that it shouldn't cross the line of going into our privacy because we have a right to privacy. But security is also very important, so I believe that in order to live in a better society, we should also have the government look into a line, a middle ground as to where they can come and live together with society.
That's good. Thank you, Thailand. Colombia, come on over. Okay, here's your question. Millions of women worldwide lack access to reproductive health care. What do you believe is the most important issue in women's health and why?
Yo creo que lo más importante es que las mujeres podamos decidir sobre nuestros propios cuerpos. Tenemos que tener la posibilidad de acceder a salud de calidad para que cualquier decisión que tomemos sobre nuestro cuerpo, sobre nuestra salud y sobre nuestra reproducción jamás ponga en riesgo nuestras vidas.
Thank you, Colombia. It's time, Puerto Rico. Here's your question. Social media has empowered people to express their beliefs, but sometimes those beliefs are intolerant and dangerous. Should social media platforms respect free speech or regulate what people post?
I most definitely believe that social media can be a positive aspect in our lives. We can share information, knowledge. However, it can be used in the wrong hands and spew negativity and harm many people. So I believe that social media should identify the people who are spewing such negativity and hurting self-esteem on other people to make sure that they're not abusing the system, such as social media. Thank you.
Thank you, Puerto Rico. South Africa, this last one is for you. Here's your question. Are leaders of today doing enough to protect future generations from climate change? If not, what more should they be doing?
Steve, I think that the future leaders could do a little bit more. But however, I feel like we as individuals ourselves can also play a part in making the climate the way it should be in the future. I mean, we have children protesting for climate, and I feel like as adults we should join as well. We should have corporations join as well, and the government should take it seriously. I mean, from 6th grade, climate is deteriorating and the planet is dying, and it is up to us to keep our planet safe. Thank you.
Thank you, South Africa. Yeah. Wow, folks, those were some strong answers to some really tough questions from 5 outstanding women. The selection committee has a big decision to make. Which finalists will move one step closer to the title? We'll find out after this break. You're watching the 2019 Miss Universe competition live on Fox. Welcome back to Miss Universe. We just heard from 5 women from 5 different countries here vying for that crown. I wish we had 5 crowns, but we spent the budget on the set and my jacket. So we started with 90, we are down to 5, and we're cutting that right now to 3. Here we go. The first finalist with a chance at Miss Universe is Mexico. She will be joined by South Africa. This is it. Our final contestant in the top 3 is Puerto Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, your 3 finalists. Well, ladies, you worked very hard to get here, but there's no rest for the weary. The final round of competition starts right now, and it's called the final word. Here is how it works. Shh, 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 shh. Unlike in the last round, each contestant will be asked the exact same question. So you not only have to deliver a well thought out, unique answer, that answer also has to be stronger than your competitors. You will have 45 seconds. If you take too much time, you will hear this. While one contestant gives their final word, the others will be wearing soundproof headphones. South Africa and Puerto Rico, headphones on. Okay, it's time for your final word. Mexico, please join me. Mexico, get ready. Here is the question. What is the most important thing we should be teaching young girls today?
Steve, it's very important to teach young girls today the importance of their true value. We see so many perfection in social media, perfect lives, perfect bodies, perfect faces, perfect relationships. Nothing is that real. We have to teach them that who they are is already amazing. Who they are is already worth it. Because what they really are is not what it looks like. It's what they feel, what they act, and the way they react to the world. I believe a girl is worth for what she has to offer to the world way more than the way she looks. Thank you.
Thank you, Mexico. Please remove South Africa's headphones. All right, here we go, South Africa. Here is your question. What is the most important thing we should be teaching young girls today?
I think the most important thing we should be teaching young girls today is leadership. It's something that has been lacking in young girls and women for a very long time, not because we don't want to, but because of what society has labeled women to be. I think we are the most powerful beings on the world, and that we should be given every opportunity, and that is what we should be teaching these young girls, to take up space. Nothing as important as taking up space in society and cementing yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, South Africa. Very good. All right, let's remove Puerto Rico's headphones. All right, Puerto Rico, Miss Puerto Rico, here is your question. What is the most important thing we should be teaching young girls today?
So many things that I would love to teach young girls if I have the opportunity to be your next Miss Universe, such as in a world where so many people wear masks, it's such a beautiful thing to see an authentic soul. So to embrace your uniqueness, to embrace who you are, because you just don't know who you can inspire just by being you. To celebrate that. Thank you.
Thank you, Puerto Rico. Well, these three may have given their final word, but you haven't heard all they have to say. We'll hear from them one more time before someone wins the crown when Miss Universe returns. All right, thank you, Olivia. This year, we're introducing a new element to the competition. It's what we call the closing statement. Every single contestant we met tonight is here because she wants to make a positive impact on the world. So now, we're giving each finalist a last opportunity to tell the selection committee and the world why they are the right choice for Miss Universe 2019. Now, here's our first finalist, Mexico.
I think it's revolutionary. Miss Universe is looking for a female leader who's willing to inspire others, not to be like her, but to want to be more like themselves. As a mental and emotional health advocate, I want to teach the girls that through a beauty pageant, a beauty platform, there's nothing that beauty cannot withhold. I think the most important thing is to seek progress, not perfection. Thank you.
Please welcome South Africa.
I grew up in a world where a woman who looks like me, with my kind of skin, my kind of hair, was never considered to be beautiful. And I think that it is time that that stops today. I want children to look at me and see my face, and I want them to see their faces reflected in mine. Thank you.
And finally, please welcome back Puerto Rico.
on the stage of Miss Universe is not just a dream. I believe that I found my mission. It's a representation of dedication, resilience, and perseverance. I truly believe my mission is to show the world that magic happens when we refuse to give up, because the universe always listens to a stubborn heart. Thank you.
Give it up for our 3 finalists. Welcome back to Atlanta. Earlier tonight, we welcomed the reigning Miss Universe to this stage. Now it's time for her final walk before passing the crown to another amazing woman. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Universe 2018, Catriona Gray.
I've always believed that as women, we have the power to redefine our generation. When we raise our voices together, the words women power become more than just a phrase. They become a movement. I wanted my year to be a reign with purpose. From advocating for quality education for all to raising awareness for HIV/AIDS, I've strived to use my voice for good. Thank you to Mom and Dad for always believing in me. Paula and Esther for your mentorship, the Miss Universe organization, and to Team Catriona, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And to my beloved Philippines, isang karalangan po ito. You endlessly inspire me and give me hope. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Above all, thank you, God. I lift everything up to glorify and honor you. As I close this chapter, I do so with a grateful heart. To everyone with a dream, know that your dreams are valid, and on your path, you are never denied and only redirected.
Catriona Gray, everybody, thank you. Thank you. Well, you set the bar quite high, and in just a few moments, one of these 3 contestants will have some very big shoes to fill and a very nice crown to wear. Tall Goldhammer of EY has tallied the votes. This is always a tight moment for me. Thank you, sir. Great job. Thank you, brother. Nothing happened here. Finalists, the time has come. The second runner-up for Miss Universe 2019 is Mexico. Congratulations, Mexico. Now we are down to South Africa and Puerto Rico. only one of you can be crowned our new Miss Universe. If for any reason the winner is unable to fulfill her duties, the first runner-up will take her place. Good luck to you both. The new Miss Universe is South Africa. Thank you. Take your first walk as Miss Universe 2019. Thank you all for joining us. Olivia, everybody, thank you. Good night.
Good night.